Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to another edition of the Forex Market Preview. My name is Jason Stapleton, and ladies and gentlemen, we are 1 week away, almost 1 week and a day, away from the Technical Trader Workshop. And if you have not had a chance to register yet, shame on you. You should already have done it because we've got some great video training that's already been released. We've got some more that's coming out next week, all in preparation for the biggest, the largest, the very, very best online trader workshop in the world. And it's absolutely free. It doesn't cost you a penny. So if you haven't signed up yet, before we do anything else, you need to go there right now. So pause this video. It'll be here for you when you come back. And go to the website. Actually, go to the link either under, if you're watching this on YouTube, it'll be in the little comments section. And if you're actually on my website, tradeempowered.com, it's going to be underneath the video. And just click on that link. It will take you right over to the sign up page and watch the first video and enjoy it and sign up for the Technical Trader Workshop. So that's all I'm going to say about that. Let's go ahead and get into the charts. It's been a couple of weeks. We've done a couple of weeks of training, working with Fibonacci's, the secret to understanding Fibonacci, and then the second one is that I did was how to do Fibonacci extensions. But I thought it would be nice as we're getting closer to the Technical Trader Workshop, that we actually get back in. There we go. That we actually get back into this thing and take a look at some charts. So I'm going to run over to the Euro here, and we're going to start on the Euro, and I'm going to use some daily charts. We'll just use some higher time frames, some big picture stuff to give you guys some ideas. Again, this is not really a trade call service, although I know a lot of you guys use this to kind of validate your own trading stuff that you're looking at. This is really more about helping you understand technical analysis in a deeper, more fundamental way that's going to help you make better decisions, better trading decisions as you're going through your trading day. So let's take a look at this. Well, as you can see, we've broken through some pretty significant resistance level right in here around 3450s. If I consolidate up the chart, you're going to see why I chose that level. You actually have a little hook here, and then if I continue to scroll back, what you're going to see is some major resistance here and here, and then even a little bit of support back here. False breakout that happened right here. So a lot of stuff happening around that 3450s area. And then, of course, if you continue to look left, you're going to see the next spike high here. So this was the level we just violated. The next spike high here around 3670s, really 3700s, is going to be the next kind of resistance level that we're looking at. It would certainly appear, based on what we've seen here this week, that the market intends to go there. So buying opportunities? Maybe. The real buying opportunity was down on the 4-hour chart, and those of you who are part of my private client group actually saw this trade. We did a great interview with my good friend Gary Long, who came into the private client group meeting. He's a mastermind member and kind of told his story about how he got involved in trading and how he got involved in pattern trading. And he's actually really a full-time trader now, and kind of sharing really his insights and his wisdom with the group, because you can hear it from me, but hearing it from somebody else is something bigger. But for those of you guys who arrived early enough, you actually saw that I had this trade on. This market had run into, we'd had a very large gap up, and there's actually some missing data in here. Let me see if I can restore. Maybe I can on this chart. It doesn't matter. There's actually, this market just made a large spike up, and maybe we can see it on the 60-minute. Let me drop down to a 60. Anyway, the market had made a large spike up here, and then we had kind of formed this pendant. And naturally, we know that when these pendants break out, they tend to break out to the upside, and we've got very, very good opportunities to the upside. Well, what I did on this particular trade was I looked at what my risk would be, and then I looked at what my potential reward would be up around these basically about 3500s is where I was looking at taking off my position. And I said, well, that's a pretty good deal. So we went into that, and by the end of the day, I'd hit my targets. It had moved a nice 150 pips. Very, very nice trading opportunity. Well, the question is, what do we do now? Well, if you're looking at this, we actually have, this is just a little support level here that has come in, and we've got a little wedge pattern that's setting up here on the top. Now, there are two things that could potentially happen here. Back out onto the daily chart for a moment with me. Either, and don't be surprised if this happens, either this market could come back down into this zone here between 134s and 134.50s, and before it looks for support to a rally, or it could rally just directly from this level here. And you've kind of got to make your risk reward decisions and kind of construct your trading rules around how to trade, around how you would trade this particular setup. But you've got a decent move up here, like we said, around to 36, up to about 36.60s. So a very, very nice move could still happen here up into 36.60s. Beyond that, we've got something, I mean, really it becomes a little bit more difficult to decipher what we're going to do from here, because if I go out to the daily chart again, you're going to see once we violate this level at 36.60s, man, we got to go all the way, man, 42s, almost 42s. Maybe you could get away with less than that. Maybe you could say 4150s, 4100s, but we got a long way to go from 3660s, up above the 140 mark before we start to find any more structural relevance to resistance and support that happens right along here in this area. So just be on the lookout for that. If you want to play this, like I said, the trade for me happened on Wednesday of this week. It happened when the wedge pattern formed up, and then we got that nice sharp move up. So I'm actually going to be looking for this maybe to pull back into the support level on that 4-hour chart, and then look for some qualifying signals that would get me long, looking for that 3660s area. Looking over at the pound, we'll go back out to the daily chart. This is something that's really nice and something that I want you to pay attention to, because it's something we're going to be talking about in the Technical Trader Workshop. But take a look at this. Look at how nice this 3-drive pattern sets up. This is that harmonic move that we're always talking about. See how the market makes equal distant moves? And actually, if we look at these retracements, look at the retracement from here to here. Now I'm just going to copy this. Same distance line. It's exactly the same line. Look at that. Look at how they're almost identical. How the market makes even distant moves up and then even distance move back. And then if we take this again and we copy and paste and we go from the high to low, look at what's going to happen when we run back. I'm going to draw on a line right where that is. Well, we're a little short of it. I was looking for something a little bit lower. We've got that support level down in there. So, and actually if we go back here, you're actually going to have this support level back here. So, point being is that the market moves in, there's an ebb and flow to the market, that there's a language to the market. And when the market is harmonically balanced like this, you can make some very, very sharp and precise trading decisions. But you have to be able to see the moves. You have to be able to see these these harmonic moves. This would be a classic 3 drives pattern. But you've got to be able to see it, and you've got to be able to identify it in order to trade it, in order to construct a set of rules around this type of pattern. So I just wanted to kind of show you that and show you what, the potential move. We wait for the retracement. If you're a trend follower, you want to wait for that pullback, give you the highest probability, the least amount of risk to the most amount of reward. If we're looking left here, we do have some significant resistance up here around, if I'm dragging this in, 62.80s. So you're going to have to look at your risk reward on this. It may be tough for you to have a buying opportunity here unless you can get a little bit of move on a lower time frame. Like I said, we're on a daily chart here, so you can kind of get general ideas about market direction based on this, then drop down into your lower time frame to make your entries with. Now, the last thing that I want to show you here, I'm just going to look at Japan. I'm just running down the list here of stuff that I'm watching. I just picked the first 3 currency pairs that are in my deal, and I'm actually running through the analysis that I would be doing on my own. But I want to show you how much is actually going on this chart that you may be totally unaware of, okay? So the first thing that we have is if we just look at trend lines, and I know a lot of you guys know a lot about trend lines. You're very, very good at picking out support, like a bouncing ball as that market continues to go up. And then we have a little resistance level here, and we've got another one here where the market kind of crosses over, and we're looking at a press back up into that resistance level. But this is where the majority of traders' knowledge and expertise about trading really stops. we get beyond the resistance levels, and we get below the trend line support and resistance, and really everybody's woefully out of their element beyond that. But let's take a look at what happens if we go just one level deeper and we start looking at a couple of different things. Fibonacci extension, swing high to swing low, and back down in. We have a 127 extension that meets up with our 786 retracement. This gives us our cipher pattern. So now we have a very high probability cipher pattern. This pattern actually completed at the 786. Target 1 was hit. Target 2 was almost hit. So we ran from about 136s down to about 99 36s or so. So about a 100 pip move there, a little bit more. The balance is still open. You also have in here, this is a Gartley pattern. I'll change the color of it here in just a minute. And I'll save you guys from drawing the Fibonacci's in all over again, so you guys have to sit through me doing that. But there's also a Gartley pattern here. That completed profitably. Got target 1 on that. Target 2 is still open. So we have our Gartley pattern here. We also, if we draw from the high side down to the low side and up in here, we actually have, if I can get a hold of this, hang on. We actually have a bat pattern as well, but the bat pattern never actually completed. So, although it would have been very, very nice, the bat pattern would have completed up here around the 886. So it would have been a little bit higher. Still would have been a very, very awesome trade to be involved with, but this particular bat pattern didn't happen. So there are 3 separate patterns that are setting up right in here all together, and I'll bet if I took an extra 10 minutes to review this chart, I'd find a couple of more setups in here that were very high probability, low risk setups. Guys, this is the power of really understanding technical analysis, of really being able to look at a chart and know and understand beyond a shadow of a doubt what's going to happen. What is the highest likelihood outcome of the market based on where we are right now? Where do I pick my entry? Where is the highest reward, lowest risk point for me to enter this market? And guys, when you go beyond the simple concept of support and resistance and trend line support and drawing in trend lines, you move into an entirely new world of technical analysis. And this is what I want to start bringing you into. We're going to be laying the groundwork for this in the Technical Trader Workshop. Now, again, the Technical Trader Workshop is not a comprehensive training program, as you're going to find out when you get in there how much is involved with actually becoming what I would consider a consistently profitable, successful professional trader. But what you are going to do is you're going to get the groundwork. We're going to lay the foundation that you're going to be able to take away with you for a lifetime. And I guarantee you guys, the skills that you will learn at the Technical Trader Workshop are unmatched. You will not find anything else of this kind, certainly not for free, online today. If I do not 100% fulfill on that, your next Technical Trader Workshop is free. So get in there, make sure that you attend. I've got guys who are taking off work. I have guys who take off work every single year to be at this event. It is that big of a deal. So do not miss it. Akil is going to be there. We're going to be doing more live trading this year than we have ever done. And he and I are going to be teaching you not only some foundations of technical analysis, but also working with you on some of the trading psychology stuff, talking with you about some of the issues that hold traders back, and really helping you put that foundation in place that you're going to be able to use for a lifetime of trading. So those are just a few charts. I know I'm running a little bit long here. I've been talking ad nauseum, but I just want you guys to understand how powerful this is. This is the way that we make money, and I've created more successful professional traders using this methodology than anyone else I know of. So guys, sign up and register for that. Go to the link right underneath this video and sign up right now. Do not waste another minute. Don't say you're going to come back and do it later, because you never will. Let's be honest. We just won't. And you've got less than a week and you're already missing really, really awesome content that I put together for you guys because you haven't signed up yet. So go there and do that now. I'll be back next week for the last Forex market preview before the Technical Trader Workshop. So Tune in next week. Until next time, good luck and good trading. I'll talk to you soon.